Hi guys, Brain here, and welcome to a different kind of video today. Today we're going to be talking about a more efficient way to be playing the character of Hillbilly, because I feel like a lot of people don't play Hillbilly because of two main reasons. One being his immensely high skill curve, possibly the highest skill curve to climb inside the game of Dead by Daylight, as opposed to like maybe like somebody like Oni, for example, or Blight with all his crazy techs. But Billy usually is kind of highlighted as one of the hardest characters to learn and master in Dead by Daylight. So on top of that, Billy, even if you reach the top of his skill curve, even if you master this killer, his max potential is not the greatest. He is low B, kind of mid to low B. Most people would put him, if you look across multiple content creators, yeah, you tell him, Billy. Most content creators tier lists, they put him like mid to low B. So a lot of people don't want to put this effort into Hillbilly because you could just play somebody easier like Nemesis and still get results, as opposed to learning this very, very high skill curve for somebody of similar power. However, I wanted to present this build today in an example match that shows that you can run stronger stuff on Hillbilly and get potentially very, very damaging results, making him probably like B plushes or A minus in terms of the amount of pressure that he can output. And that's capitalizing on getting insta downs and actually throwing on slowdown. Now, a lot of the reason people feel afraid to play Billy is because they usually see people playing Billy for fun. So they see them running the double engravings, which is still my preferred way to play the killer, and no slowdown, because Billy is both the most fun to play in the game for a lot of people and also considered by most survivors to be the most fun killer to loop in the game. So most people only play Billy for fun, so they only run fun builds like this. But despite this build being pretty good, it's not going to be getting you consistent results every single time. It is highly based on the survivors you get and as well as your own progression and your journey of mastering Hillbilly. This build, however, will get you more consistent results across the board and make you have a much better time with Hillbilly. So if you are somebody who cares more about winning than fun, this is going to be the kind of build you would run on Hillbilly for more results. You will see that we still have Doom engravings because, like I said in a previous video on how to fix Hillbilly, engravings in the speed that is introduced to your chainsaw, that increased speed opens up so many more plays that you wouldn't have earlier available to you, and just missing out on those plays is a huge detriment. So we're going to run at least one engravings, that being the Doom engravings. This next add-on is low pro chains, which allows you to go through a pallet, and I don't mean break it, but I mean literally travel through the pallet and continue chainsawing and hit someone. It only does 1 health state's worth of damage. It does not do 2, and you're not exposed or whatever, just like the normal chainsaw, but it does hurt them. It does hit them. This is really, really good because realistically, a lot of survivors are going to play super safe, and a lot of them are going to be playing injured, which kind of nullifies the effect of Billy's chainsaw, which is, do 2 health states at once. So what low prone chains does is A, defeat the people who like to pre-drop, and B, punish people who are playing injured because you can just plow through and down them right away. The build is pretty rudimentary. The big thing holding a lot of this together is bamboozle. This bam boring, as it is often called by survivors, is boring because windows are one of the few things you can do to, circumvent the killer's powers and chase. So bamboozle, obviously, if you vault immediately, that's going to doom the survivor into throwing a pallet early, which, hey, look, you got low pro if they throw the pallet early. You see how this is coming together? Or they try to do something weird and then you insta-down them with your chainsaw. So you're forcing the survivor into a losing situation that's either wasting a resource and taking a hit, or not wasting the resource and taking an insta-down. Bamboozle really amps up Billy's potential and ability, despite it not being a very fun or entertaining perk on either side. Pain Res and Deadman's, this is a combo you've seen time and time again on many, many different killers, but this is meant to capitalize on all the downs you're going to be getting. Billy has a good ability to get early downs in the game because obviously he has an insta down ability, and if you're good at the chainsaw curves, you are going to be getting value out of these very, very quickly and starting that rolling effect of seeing not only where people are, but being able to slow down the gens a significant amount by getting those downs. And lastly, Lethal Pursuer is the info perk we're going to be using, and that allows you to find somebody right away to get the ball rolling with the slowdown in question. So yeah, this build is if you want a more sweatier, I play to win experience on Hillbilly. Most people play Hillbilly for fun, but if you want something a little bit more strong, something that will get you a little bit more consistent results and make him feel like a high B, low A tier killer, this is going to be the build for you. Enjoy the match, friends, and I'll see you at the end. Another path tile off on the side. Bad him, bad him, bad him. So that was something. But I've seen so many people just like completely bungle good setups, right? And you definitely used it too, like it's a maxer set, which was awesome. I hate bushes in these games. It's because they put the collision like out to where the furthest little leaf touches instead of like somewhere reasonable, That was a good fake with making me think she was gonna go to the window. That happens a lot. That happens a lot. What happened there, chat, is that the game prioritized the collision of the wall over the person, which is why I hit the wall there even though she was right there. That sucks. That happens a lot while you're playing this character, and it really sucks. Dude, I feel like I'm like all zoomed in because I don't have shadow blurring. This sucks. No. Everything has too big a collision on Batum, especially after the remake. It's so sad. If I could just fucking... Yeah, I can't hit shit here. Yeah, let's just give Batum like 4 main buildings. I'm certain that's not a fucking problem. That's okay. Let's just give Batum like 4 main buildings. That's okay. Nothing fucked up or OP about that, right? The side when you missed her, it's because of the collision. It's not pushed to the side. It's because the collision box of the walls, okay, so the survivors are in a sense just cylinders, right? Like tomato cans in terms of their hitbox. And if that tomato can is partially inside the wall collision, if it sticks out further past where they are, then it'll prioritize the wall instead of the hit, which is why that works that way. It's shitty. It shouldn't work that way, but it does, because collision and DBD is scuffed. Mustafa, you have to follow. Thanks, friend. So essentially what happened there is the game said, oh, you're hitting the wall, not the person. Even though the person's technically in front of me. To make hands all survivors, they are. They look like a tomato can or like a spray bottle, you know? They're a cylinder. But if that cylinder is mostly inside the wall, and the wall collision is bigger, then that's all I can... Then it's gonna hit the wall instead. And it's dumb. Because the walls, and basically most objects in this game, have fucking huge hitboxes. Huge collision boxes. And it is pain. And that cost me, basically, a lot. That's honestly gonna probably lose me the match, because that would have been Hattie dead, but then Hattie had this whole chase that she shouldn't have had because of it. Like, she's had this whole chase that she doesn't deserve now because of it. Yeah, so essentially she got away when she shouldn't. So now we're gonna lose, which sucks. Boil over. Okay. Good thing you were right by a pallet. Or right by a... Hi, Kate. You were asking about Kate earlier? Hi. Okay. Why would you use your balance just to run back into me? Are you okay? That's the one thing, like, I love Billy to death, but when that happens, it makes me so tilted and so angry. And it's not Billy's fault, it's the game's fault. It's just the way the collision happens to work. Which is sad, but I can't do anything about it. So. Worry about what you can change, not what you can't. I don't know where they went off to. I feel really slow. I know I'm not actually slow, but like, I feel that way. Yeah, they're down here. I like how these perks almost fucking, like this gen's almost fucking done, and I couldn't hear it, despite being right there. That's wild to me. Can you let me off this bush? Into the house? I thought you already bought a house. Didn't you say that? Did you say you guys, like, were homeowners? We changed our mind. Oh. What was wrong with it? Got it. See? That's the benefit of low pro. If I was Billy, like a double engravings Billy, I would be stuck here like still trying to get that that double engravings hit. And then I'd be screwed. You know? Yeah, bye. Sorry if this is boring, but this is what, if we're trying to like showcase a Billy that's like trying hard, so this is what you do. Because we're about to be at 1 gen, which is not good. I'm not gonna chase you into that pallet, that's just not smart. Now we've slowed down everything completely. That was weird. The sound cut out for a second. Is that breakdown? Or did somebody sabo? That was good. That was good. The way she last second dodged that was very good. He has boil over, but we will make that regardless of his boil over. We're getting some aggression going here. They got her up. Where did they go? Must have crawled out into the street. Yep, there they go. She sprint bursted after it too, that's the cute part. That sucks. That sucks. Because it resets your momentum while doing that, I fucking couldn't do anything. There we go. There we go. Yeah, low pro's a little bit janky though. Obviously is what you're saying. So you gotta get used to it. Because you don't keep traveling where you were, like where you currently were. You keep traveling at the, like it resets you to the dead center of the pallet every single time. So it's not realistically like you, it's not actually you, they were in here. Yeah, there they go. It's not really you, just gliding through the pallet. That wasn't very smart. That was not the right choice. But, you know, that could also be attributed to low pro as well. Because you're making her essentially choose between, you know, eating an M1 or eating an M2. A lot of people panic in that situation, right? Got a nice little, like, we can like lock down a 3 gen here. Because if they want to do that 4 gen, they are more than welcome to. But no. So when people talk about like tier lists with like Billy's strength and all that, this is probably like Maybe not this exact build, definitely the add-ons. But this is kind of like, if you're analyzing Billy as like his max potential, this is probably a very similar loadout to what you would probably see. The engravings, the double engravings is super fun. It opens up a lot of chances. B+, yes. But let's see. Might be able to car tech here. That'll be fun. So it is possible to make Billy actually, like, kind of oppressive. But he doesn't really get much better than, like, Nemesis, Pinhead, anything like that. Let's see, he's gonna run this way. I think it's a really good match showcase for this. I like how to play Billy a little bit more sweatily. It's just like, double engravings is just way more fun. You can go for more kind of plays. Yeah, you can go for more kind of plays. You can... Obviously, you're more thrilling to play against. But, yeah. If you want results, this is more of what you, should bring. I got stuck. Got stuck again. Ooh, very good. See, there's collision again. I would have got that if it weren't for collision. That's all collision. Once again, the little, like, shaft, for lack of a better term, of the stairway took priority over her hitbox. I was trying to be fancy. I should have done that. I was like, I can hit you from back here. I don't think field of view technically matters. Gotcha. There we go. I wonder what Zarina's been up to. I haven't seen her in a hot minute. This was a really challenging map too. We're lucky we bringing the strong stuff, because I do not think we would have done well otherwise. I mean, we played all right, but like they also played really well. So. Alrighty. Yeah, better pip after that, jeez. Hi guys, hopefully you enjoyed that match. Hopefully this is a build that'll help you if you're wanting to play Hillbilly, but feel kind of like you don't want to put all this effort into a character just to have him not have more consistent, more W's, more results. So hopefully that helps you, friends. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in tomorrow's video, but if I do not, I will see you when I see you. Goodbye.